All right, great Monday morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Cesar Masporo Jr. with Manufactured Home Sales Mastery, in with our 15 minutes to mastery to get you some information, inspiration, motivation to get your day started off right. And we're at episode number 362. That's right, we're 3 days away from a year straight, 1 year straight, 7 days a week of coming in here and getting you your 15 minutes to mastery so that you can start your day off on the right foot with the right amount of focus and being able to attack the data. Today, we're talking about consistency, being able to maintain a high volume of sales productivity, a high volume of families served, and what it takes in order to be able to do that. And today we're starting this whole week, we're going to talk about that. How can you consistently maintain a high volume sales location, retail center, community, just that high volume in families helped, which leads to homes sold. So Tanya Dalton is providing our quote for today, which says, "You have to release the limiting beliefs you have been hiding behind, and nothing could be truer. The reason why you don't sell at a high volume is you. You're hiding behind those beliefs, that limiting belief that there's not enough business out there, that whatever it is that is keeping you from being able to be consistent in the actions that it takes to be a high volume producer. You're hiding behind those and saying it's not possible. Well, I'm here to tell you that it is. And all that it starts with is maintaining an abundance mindset, understanding that there is more than enough business out there for each and every housing consultant, each and every community manager, anywhere across the country that they may find themselves. There is more than enough business. And it starts with the fact that most people can't even afford to buy a home nowadays. Most people cannot afford to buy a site-built home. And so they, in turn, now become a manufactured home potential buyer. So that's why I tell you there is more than enough business out there. It just depends on your perspective, and perspective is everything. Okay. So what is an abundance mindset? It's the belief that there's always more than enough opportunities out there. There's more than enough clients out there for you to be able to accomplish your goals and get things done at a very high level and be able to help a high amount of families each and every week. That is an abundance mindset. In sales, it's easy to slip into that scarcity mode where every sale feels like a fight, like I've got to hold on to this thing, and because of limited resources, thinking that it's just gonna, your whole world's gonna fall apart. And when you do that, you start to grip, you start to get nervous, and the customers feel it. They feel you're desperate, and they end up not buying from you. But when you have an abundance mindset, every lead, every conversation, every piece of follow-up becomes a potential. It's like I've been telling the group over in Tyler that I believe that every deal is a deal until I prove that it's not. I'm not going to hear one thing on the phone that kind of raises a red flag, and then I'm going to go ahead and just cut it right there. I'm going to keep moving forward. I'm going to be proactive, and I'm going to keep doing the things and staying energized and continue to believe that my business is going to continue to grow. And that fuels the focus on servicing clients with confidence, as opposed to just looking at a hunger for sales, right? And why is an abundance mindset so important in manufactured home sales? Well, I'm here to tell you first and foremost, it's going to encourage you to consistently be marketing. It's going to encourage you to consistently be calling on the leads that you have. When you're not calling, when you're not marketing, part of it, you have to understand, part of that has to do with the fact that you just don't believe that the business is out there, and you feel that it's a waste of time. I'm here to tell you, you can tell me all that you want, that that's not the reason, but I've met with enough housing consultants and community managers across the country. I have seen the patterns, and the pattern is this: the ones that do not market, the ones that want to fight you the whole way on, well, why should I be posting 2 to 3 ads every day? And why should I be sharing those ads? When they're not wanting to do it, is because they have limiting beliefs. And they are not completely bought in 100%. Right there. That's what it comes down to. But when you have an abundance mindset, it encourages you. You're going to be posting your ads daily. You're going to be sharing them. Heck, you're going to do even more sometimes when you got more time. But you're going to consistently be reaching out, consistently be calling on people. You're going to consistently picking up the phones. You're going to want to be the first one to pick up the phone when it rings in the office. You're going to be just blowing things up. And that's one of the main reasons why an abundance mindset is so important. It also improves the relationship that you have with your clients, because you're now more genuine, you're more positive, and you establish a better connection with your customers. You're not just a freaking stick in the mud when they're sitting in front of you because you're so burnt out, because you got this feeling that you've been burned one too many times and you don't even put in an effort. So when you're not focused on making the sale at any cost, I've got to get it done, your conversations become more about listening, more about helping out. You're solving your clients' problems. Remember, we don't sell homes, we solve problems. And this leads to a reputation that's built on trust and on customer satisfaction, which gets you the more referrals and repeat business. That's what your high performers do. The other thing that having an abundance mindset does, it increases your resilience in challenges. It increases your ability to be able to overcome the challenges that will present themselves, because no matter how abundant of a mindset you've got, I've got one of the most abundant mindsets there are out there. I still have issues. I still have problems. I still have people telling me no. I still have things that I need to deal with, but that keeps me motivated to fight through. That keeps me disciplined to keep moving forward. That keeps me on the offensive. And that's what you need, because the next thing that it does for you is it boosts your motivation and your productivity. Because you have that abundance mindset that if this person tells me no and that person tells me no, there's going to be the next one that's going to tell me yes. So you keep putting in the work. You keep doing the ads. You keep making the phone calls. You keep calling on your existing customers. You have this attitude about you that energizes your daily routine. You show up at the office and everybody knows that the salesperson has entered the building, right? Elvis has entered the building. Do people feel it when you walk in the office, or is it just somebody else walking in the door? Oh, I'm not a morning person. Guess what? You need to be a morning person, because you need to be able to first and foremost bring yourself to the table. So if you're walking in moping, how are you going to inspire anybody else? You're a leader. You're a leader at your location. Whether you've got a management title or not, if you are in sales, or if you deal with customers in one sort of way, even the back office people, even the people that handle operations, the people that handle loan processing, everyone, you must bring the energy. You must bring the smiles. You must bring the positivity. You must bring it all. That's the responsibility we have. We serve others. We serve everyone else. Remember, nothing happens in this business. Nothing happens at your location unless you as a team, as a collective, are generating sales, which leads to fundings. Because if no home is ordered, nothing happens with transport companies, nothing happens with setup companies, nothing happens at the factories, no one is producing materials to build the homes. So it starts with you. You have a huge responsibility as a sales consultant. So bring that every day, which the last thing that it's going to do for you is going to build that long-term success, the continued and consistent success. You're not going to have those peaks and valleys. You're just going to keep growing. You're going to keep improving. But it starts with that abundance mindset. So how do you cultivate it? First of all, you got to focus on your mission, not on your sales goals. What is your mission as a housing consultant or community manager? That is to serve people. That is to serve the masses out there. So when you look at this business from a standpoint of I help families, I don't sell homes, I help families, now it becomes more real. Now you're motivated. The sale happens because you solve the problem. You're not selling, you're solving problems. You're able to turn the setbacks, your problems, your challenges into lessons learned. How can I improve? What can I do to avoid that from here on out? But with an abundance mindset and with a positive frame of mind. You celebrate the small wins as well. We talked about that yesterday in our Sunday recharge. You got to celebrate the small wins. and practice gratitude. Be grateful for the fact that you get to walk in the door today and make things happen. So many people, especially right now with the way things are around the country, don't have the opportunity to walk into a career, an employment like what you've got to generate the income that you can. So go out there and make the most out of it. And the other thing that you can do to get yourself in an abundance mindset is to begin to network. It's begin to collaborate with other people within the industry. Talk to people, reach up. Don't keep reaching across to the people that are at your level, or don't keep reaching down to folks that are below you because it makes you feel better. Reach up, get uncomfortable, start meeting people that are higher levels from the factories, the lenders, just contractors, everyone and anyone. And you will see that once you start to meet these people, you will notice that this industry has a huge potential, and so do you. You just need to go out and get it, right? So challenge status quo. Don't look at this from a scarcity standpoint. Don't be, how can we take business from this retail over here? How can we take, man, there's more than enough business out there. Focus on you and your company. Let them figure it out for themselves. You don't have to worry about them. Don't worry about the guys down the street or next door. Worry about you and the people in your market and beyond that you can serve, because there's more than enough out there. And that abundance mindset will get you in that mode. So quickly going through the top 5 ways that you can establish an abundance mindset. Set goals for numbers of families you will help each week. Don't set goals for sales. How many families? It becomes more real. You become more engaged and you start focusing in on the people. And that makes the difference in the world. View your challenges as opportunities to grow, to learn, to improve, to get better, so that you can continue to grow your business, grow as an individual. And the example you set is going to not only help your team, but it's going to help your family and your loved ones, because they will see you as a different person. Build your network. Reach up, like I said. Start meeting people at higher levels than you and within the industry. Have conversations with them. Get to know them, and you will see that there's more than enough business out there from the information that they provide you as well. Start doing your research outside of your office and outside of your sales center. Develop that self-confidence that you need, but that starts with you being consistent. The reason, like the quote said at the beginning, you hide behind your limiting beliefs. Get rid of those. Start going after it and start building that confidence you need. And lastly, regularly reflect and recalibrate. Look at what worked, what didn't work, adjust, move forward, and go. Go and attack. You do these things, folks, and you're going to see that you start to develop a new way of thinking, a new way of operating, and a new energy and excitement about you. And you're going to inspire not just yourself, but everyone around you. And that is what we need. Go out and do it. Make it a great Monday. Don't forget, we're 3 weeks away from our 2025 Path to Mastery. Go to manufacturedhomesales.mastery.com. Get signed up. 2 days of learning time management, leadership skills, professional development, and setting your goals for 2025 with an action plan. You're going to be part of our group for the next year, all for simply being a part of it. And 75% of your registration goes to the American Red Cross, Hurricane Helene and Milton Relief Fund, and the other 25% we're using to sponsor our industry brothers in those affected areas so that they can be part of the event in 3 weeks for free. Go get signed up right now, manufacturedhomesalesmastery.com. Go out and make it a great week. Get November ramped up by starting this week, not next. All right, we'll talk soon. Until then, I can't wait to meet you.